Hello, Sweden.
Hello,
Hello,
Texas.
Texas.
How are Sweden doing?
Good. It's finally a bit green here, but it's cold.
Like you had 25 degrees yesterday, which is
Yes.
about
Mhm.
80 degrees Fahrenheit for all my American viewers. And today, what?
It's like 8 degrees and rain.
Like we had a lot of rain overnight. So what in the world is going on with y'all? Why this weather? It's kind of a normal temperature in Sweden, though, not 25 degrees.
I mean,
Hey,
some stupid people order it. That's my guess.
that's your guess. Okay.
Mm.
Any guessing on who the stupid people are?
I have a hunch. It's he's not working at my job, but he's a part of the job.
No mention of names for safety.
No,
I can see that. So, how are we doing? You haven't been with us for a couple of shows here, William.
no,
How are
I'm
you doing?
getting a little bit tired, and I have a little bit of projects with my 3D printer as well. So I have been
Ah,
stuck on that.
how is it going?
Oh, it's going great. It's super fun.
So, y'all aren't y'all Star Wars people, or is that just
Yeah.
something? Yeah, you are, aren't you? That's what I thought. So,
I am,
what
yeah.
did you do yesterday when it was May the 4th? Was May the 4th with you?
The May the 4th was with me, but she's the one who like poked on me and like, hey, May the 4th be with you.
I woke him up. I
Yeah.
woke him up with "May the Fourth be with you."
Usually I'm on top of that, but I don't know. It's I'm getting old.
Kidding. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm kidding.
Just an excuse, but it sounds good.
Okay. Right? Sounds great. Yeah. So here, I was driving quite a bit yesterday because I was working, and they have all these fun text dot signs, road signs that the government put on, and it says, "May the 4th be with you." Buckle up, blah blah blah, something funny like that. It was quite a
Oh,
lot.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was. They always think through. I can't even remember what it said, but it gave me a smile. It was like, oh yeah, that y'all thought this through, huh?
Hmm. That
Today,
makes me. I wish Sweden would do something like that.
right? Yeah, Swedes are kind of boring with that.
Yeah, super boring.
Right, Merry Christmas at Christmas time on those signs.
Happy holidays, fucker.
Today here in US is it's not a holiday, it's a celebration because it's not even an American celebration, and I had never heard about this until I moved here because it's actually a Mexican celebration, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh,
I bet
Yeah,
you all have never heard about it even. I don't really. It's like they're partying
I've
all
heard of it, but it's not the Mexican Independence Day because that's
right.
another day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cinco de Mayo is more like just St. Patty's Day or just like a holiday.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big day in Mexico, and Texas is so close to Mexico, so everybody's partying today. I'll tell you, it's a lot of partying, and we have a lot of Mexicans here, and they're in a good mood today. Since it's Sunday, though, there was a lot of partying going on yesterday, so we have a couple of hungover ordeal people. Yeah, yeah.
more hungover, desto better it is.
I
A
don't
little
know.
bit more calm.
I work EMS. Thankfully, we were not busy with that kind of calls yesterday. They were at other areas I heard over the radio, but yeah, um, not us, thankfully, because those parties can be quite wild.
I,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
bet.
Like our
a
midsummer.
little bit of alcohol poisoning and
You said what?
a little bit of alcohol poisoning and
Yes, yes, not just a little bit. Mexicans are cool people. I'm telling you, they can party. These people can party. So, yeah. Mm.
Hopefully, the alcohol is cheap.
I don't drink,
And
so what do I know?
yeah, we rarely drink. So, but at
I,
least I
that,
know it's expensive as hell here.
but that's actually like, do not ask me about prices of alcohol because I have no clue.
No, I'm not gonna even.
I really can't. And it's so fun when people are like, "What wine should we have to this food?" And I'm like,
Ha! Hell
"White
do I know.
white water, maybe." I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, and I don't know why I always get those questions. Why do people like? Do I look like somebody who knows a lot about alcohol? Mm-mm. No,
Next time, start with that.
exactly. It's like I should have no alcohol in my food.
Yeah.
That can be a good safety thing for me too. In
True.
that, yeah, right. Just safety, safety, safety. So, what are you all up to? Can you believe it's May already? Where did
No,
January to April go? Like, is it just me, or did it go faster than before?
I mean, I agree. Up to April, April was just super long and super
What?
tedious. Yeah, for me it was just horrible. It felt like one day was a week. But I mean, from
I
February to March, I guess was pretty fast.
I completely disagree. April just flew by. I completely disagree. No way. It was April 1st, and it was April Fool's, and now we're in May. Because somebody wrote, y'all have this Swedish celebration, Valborg celebration, like welcoming
yeah.
spring, right? And somebody wrote like Happy Valborg on Facebook, and I'm like, excuse me, what? And I'm like,
Talking about.
completely, absolutely, completely forgot about Valborg until I read that post.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
I was like, oh shit, it's Valborg.
Well, time to burn some sticks.
Right, right. Did you do anything about Valborg?
What we had a trash day, or what do you want to call it, in
Yeah, cleaning up
the streets,
yeah.
Okay,
and then
community.
we just hanged out a little bit with the people around the place, and
Yeah.
grilled some wieners, and yes, I had to actually use that word. when do you get some? When do you get the opportunity?
Now, the time when I'm gonna say, can you please explain the word wieners in this situation?
That's the time my clock says I need to do
Okay, okay. Okay. You were grilling some wieners. So did you have a
something.
bonfire to grill those
No,
wieners?
any bonfire because it wasn't any nearby. So
And there's a new rule also. You can just do the bonfire like a meter in the length and the wide, so you can just get
a
this
small.
tiny ass. Yeah. So
But
people are like, "Nah, it's not even worth it."
what in the darn world is up with all the rules in Sweden? Like, why are
Mm,
what's a meter? Like, a meter is not even
nope,
this.
nope. It's super tiny. It's worthless. I mean, why even?
Why? What's about like the celebration? Why are we doing that? So you can't even have like a community bonfire, or do you have to have a again
Well,
permit?
that you can have it if like
You need to have a
uh,
permit.
if it's like the city that's
So
having the fire, then it's gonna be a bit bigger.
okay, the governmental. It has to be like a governmental entity organizing it.
Yeah,
Fire
because you have to have like firefighters there.
good.
Because there
Uh,
has always been super dangerous, and yeah.
Who came up with
I'm
this rule?
just grateful for all the small hedgehogs that lives in uh,
Right.
the
From an animal perspective and hedgehogs and stuff like that, absolutely. But usually when you are starting doing something like that and you're piling up this big bonfire, uh, they usually go away. That's what it
Mm,
does. Like people are gathering. What does animal do? Pew! Get away
yeah.
from there, right?
mm,
Um, but oh my God, Sweden and all their rules. Sometimes when I try to explain to Americans why I don't want to move back and say the rules are one thing of it, they're like, "Excuse me." I was like, "I cannot even explain all these stupid rules that this country comes up with.
Hmm.
Like, who's even coming up with them?"
Some stupid
politician.
politician, yeah.
Right?
Usually
And now I've
goes
heard
that
that
way.
some of the parties want to stop cows from going outside in the summer and spring. Uh,
Excuse me,
they
what?
want to be inside all the time to produce more milk instead of going outside and be free and have
Excuse
a
me.
nice life.
Well, that's
That's
that whoever came up with that stupid idea, that I can tell you that's not going to
that's
hold up all
Liberalerna,
activists.
Moderaterna, Kristdemokraterna, and
That's not gonna fly
Sverigedemokraterna.
in the European Union with all the European Union rules and God knows what that a horse needs to have, like, no, that's
No, it's
bullshit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it
Oh
is. It is
my
bullshit.
god.
And I mean, they aren't smart. To be honest, they are like living in this little bubble of yours or theirs, and like,
Now, there
yeah,
ain't in my bubble, that's for sure.
no, and I think like the Swedish people are so conscious about animal welfare
Yeah, yeah,
that it's gonna
it's
be like uproars and
not gonna
like what we have like this slap.
have
It's like one of the biggest thing every spring everywhere.
so
Like people are
yeah.
gathering and they are like uh, food trucks and stuff like that, and they watch the cows go out in the
So for all
green.
our viewers and listeners who doesn't know anything about Sweden and Swedish agriculture, have in mind that Sweden is very cold over the winter. So what Swedish farmers does is they take in the cows so they are away from the weather. And with that, they're taken very well care of, even though they're inside. But then every spring, this time of the year, it's a big event to let the cows go outside again 24/7.
Yeah,
um, and that's what you're talking about. Cool slap is basically the day when you open the doors and let these cows who's been taken in. When are we taking them in? September, October,
October. Yeah,
October, right? They've been inside since then. Of course, they're super happy to be outside and see the green
yeah, and
leaves.
they're like fucking around and like jumping and yeah,
It's a great event to look at. But of course, then we have them out between May and October, which means that you can't really milk them, but they're still farmers that has milk production because you know how you
yeah.
manage to get the cows going in and around and blah blah
yeah.
automatic everything. I don't know. I'm not a farmer, so. But I'm sorry that to just even give that suggestion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
super stupid.
How can you be that stupid?
Mm.
I
But then
agree.
on top of it, like you're not allowed to leave your dog more than 4 hours, right? Yeah, Twix. I will have to lie with you.
Don't ask tricks.
Don't involve my dogs in that decision because, like, yeah, when I'm gone, unless I have somebody coming and giving them food or water, whatever, like they have enough water, but they're home alone 24/27 hours.
Mm.
Mm.
That would never work in Sweden.
No, no, no. That would be animal cruelty,
Yeah.
and be
Right.
punishable.
Right.
Right.
No, but prison time.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I would end up in jail in less than 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
seriously, I have
I'm just happy my work accept dogs, so I can take
right.
her.
So here's my thing. So I have the back door open so the dogs can go out in the backyard. And already now I have it settled so I have somebody that can come and open the door and feed them at night when we get 100 and something degrees
Mm.
in the summer because I can't have them. It'll get too hot for them to be, and I can't lock them inside for that
No.
long time. Every fourth day is not going to work. But I already have a plan for doing that in those days where like Bam Bam might be needing an extra medication or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
So I have that backup, but still, like last night, I left at 5 o'clock yesterday morning. I didn't make it home until 7, almost 7 o'clock this morning. I check on them in the cameras all the time. This house is Fort Knox. Like you can't get in, you can't get out without me knowing it. These two dogs. Like, they are snoring louder than Timberman.
Yeah.
This is like, I don't care. I see, like, my Alexa said, "Your dogs are barking, check on your pups." So I check on my pups. What do I see? Twix laying, they have a bed in my living room. It's not a couch. I literally moved a bed in it.
Right.
Laying, like, on his back, exposed all his beauty, belly, and other things, towards the camera. Like, "Mhm, thank you." And I was like, "Is his snoring what Alexa thinks is barking?" There was no action from those 2 dogs. Bam and
That's
sleeping next
stupid.
to him, and either it was probably the neighbor's dogs that Alexa picked up because that
Mm.
happened all the time, but I was just laughing at it. I was like, "Good lord, think about if this was Sweden." Like, here I am, I'm watching my dogs, I know they're fine. If I can't see them, I will call somebody, "Hey," I can call my neighbor, "Hey, can you just look out the window, see my dogs are there?" "Yeah, they're there." "Perfect, thank you." Like, if they need to, they have the code, they can go over to the house, "Hey, something is going on." Like, I have no, 4 hours. Good lord, Sweden, y'all need to shape up.
Yeah, I've been telling myself that for several years, but I don't think they hear me.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, it's just weird. I that is absolute all the rules, not that specific rule, but all the rules
In
in
general.
is what in general is
Yeah.
one of the things that will make me not move back. I don't think I could adjust to that kind of stuff again.
I can't blame you because it's just super weird, even for us who lives in it. All the time. It's just this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid, and then you do like maybe 80% of it.
I yeah, I
But yeah,
I I remember so vividly when I moved here and I had 2 batteries, and I asked the guy who installed our internet at the time because I need to throw them away. And I said, "Oh, where do you collect the batteries?" And he's like, "Excuse me, what?" I was like, "What do you do with the batteries?" Like, "The trash can would be a great idea if you can't use them anymore." I'm like, "It's batteries." "Yeah, yeah." So then I was like, "What do you do with milk cartons? Because they're in plastic, right? Batteries, plastic." My mind doesn't make the same trash can because that's not
no.
Swedish, right? So I went to him and I said, "What do you do with this?" And he's like, "What do you do with this wood?" It's like, it's empty. What do I do?" He's like, "Trash can." But I just put the batteries in the trash.
Self-comparing.
I had maybe this was like I had been here less than a month. Okay, so have that in mind. And we had this long, probably an hour long conversation with just no, my mind was set on you have to sort it, like plastic, food, wood, batteries, whatever, like all of it.
Mm.
It was so hard for me to grasp the fact that I could actually put a plastic bottle together with batteries in the same.
Yeah. Now we have a new law
Uh,
from the 1st of January in Sweden
Shocker!
that you have to sort food. You have a separate bin for food, and you throw it in paper bags, and you have like this marker where how much you can fill the paper bag up, and then you put it in the special bin.
But we had that like that was coming to our area when I left right before we left. So I thought that had been a thing already for a long time.
No,
This
not
ha-
by law.
no,
Now it is by
So
law.
now a law. It was just yeah, it might just be that kind of city ordinance
Yeah,
or
they have some
but I can't
cities
remember
were
anything about
like more for sorting and not for like, and they could get like from the European Union like prices or like stuff like that because they were sorting stuff and they were having this big återvinning central and stuff like that.
that. Central.
And uh, but now it
now
is
it's
by
law.
law.
You get a fine if you don't sort
My
this
God,
out.
Lord help me!
Yes.
No. Well, I can see the
But
benefit.
we have like we are the most like the environmental friendly country in the world, I think.
Well, that wouldn't be surprising at all that we have that or y'all have that. But and I can see the benefit of composting and recycling food because you can do a lot of it, right?
Yeah,
And I can see I still agree with this sorting out plastic from batteries because you can recycle it differently. So
yeah.
part of me agrees with it. Part of me would like to do it, but maybe not to the point that Sweden is taking it.
Yeah.
It's that little step too far for me,
Mhm.
if I say
Sounds
that.
like a Sweden in a nutshell. Just take stuff a little bit too far than necessary.
Right, exactly. It's that little like I really don't mind having that kind of environmental mindset. And I would love the Americans to kind of put that a little bit on.
Mm.
Sure. Even
Um,
it out.
right, because there is nothing. There's absolutely none
Mm.
of that.
And Sweden is a very small country in comparison.
Well,
Like,
if the entire US would just start um, beats,
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
here's my trash can, right? If we would just start there and put out recycling machines on every Walmart as we have at ICA or
Yeah.
wherever, like it's easy accessible to
yeah.
do. If
And you get money back.
right here, it's not even easy accessible. I think that's the problem that we have here. To the step one is to make it easy accessible, and honestly, like we see in Sweden, a lot of oh, how am I going to say this without sounding so horrible? But I'll just have to shoot. Like we see both kids who wants extra spare money, but also
Yeah,
people that of the low income community
yeah,
needing more money. That's what we do. We recycle it, we get the money, and if we want can, we buy lottery tickets or whatever for it. Not
Yeah.
necessarily drugs or shit show,
No.
but I think if we could make a plastic recycling station accessible for people,
mm.
then people would go and do it. And I
Yeah.
would think that
Last time we were to recycle, we went to grocery shopping at the same time.
right,
We got like a bit over 800 kroner
yeah,
just from recycling. So
right.
we had like a lot of money to shop groceries for.
But it's an environmental good thing,
Yeah.
and like Sweden, yeah, we do drink Loka or Ramlösa, which is carbonated water in bottles. So there's where you have that. Here, we don't drink that much carbonated water. We just drink plain water and still use the same amount of bottles, right? So I
Yeah.
think if you would get that kind of mindset in people and make it accessible, you would have a whole different situation. Like I
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't even know where a recycling station is in my near where the nearest one is, but I know there is someone downtown Dallas. I ain't going a damn hour and into Dallas traffic to recycle bottles.
No. It
Like
should
put
be in
money
every grocery store
Yeah.
where you can buy bottles. You can also recycle them.
Dollar General, which is Dollar General is a small community store if you kind of like scale down ICA to every little small, like you can have a Dollar General every other mile. That's how close they are. They pop up like in the country. If you would put a plastic recycling station in every other or some of them of Dollar General, I give you Dollar General a big business idea here. So listen to me. That would, oh, I am, because that's where everybody goes that lives out in the country. They go to Dollar General, myself included.
Well,
Um, One, it will attract people to come and shop at you. Two, you will do a great thing environmental that you can use in your advertising.
Yeah, because it's like in Sweden to just say these 800 kronor, they were not, you cannot just get cash for them. You can
Right,
use them in the store.
right,
So you can't just like say to a cashier, hi, I want cash for this one.
right.
You
Because
have
it's
to
a
go
lot
in
of
and buy
money.
it.
Right. It's a lot
So
of
the
money.
money is recycled as well. So
Exactly. Within that specific store or
within that
yeah.
store, yeah,
Yeah. So it'll get back to you. Sure, it will be maybe a little bit more of the logistic side to sell or get rid of the plastic bottle, but just see a win-win situation in that. So Dollar General, thank you later. You can give me like, yeah.
a percentage.
I mean, and it creates jobs as well. So I mean,
It does. It does. So I do not understand why US ain't like they're like, "Oh, it's too many people to get change the mindset." I was like, "Yeah, but you don't have the accessibility either." I've been
uh,
here 15 years. I don't think I've seen one recycling station. I would have to literally make an
look
effort
for
to research it. Whereas
Yeah,
in Sweden, you just don't have to research it. You just go to the equivalents of Walmart, whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Dollar General, I have business idea for you. Take
yeah.
it.
Like in
color.
every small like Coop or Ica Nära, it's like the smallest ones that are out in the
Right.
countryside. They have
Everybody has
huge
it.
recycling like units.
Right. And I think sure, you will not get people's mind changed in 5 minutes. But if you
No,
don't make it accessible for them and you don't tell them, "Hey, here is something. You can get money for this. You can do something good for the environment." You got to start somewhere. Like
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
start in DFW, start in Austin, start wherever. You know, Dollar General, God knows, I'm gonna Google how many stores Dollar General stores does Dollar General have? These stores are located in 48 states and territories and 8,008 cities. The state with the most Dollar General location is Texas with 1,947 stores. This is about 2% of all Dollar General locations in the United States. The city with the most Dollar General locations is San Antonio with 67 locations.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, right? Right? I'm not saying they have to start in Texas, just start somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah. It would be
yeah,
kind of cool to get an answer from Dollar General on this idea. Maybe maybe spark something. I don't know. I have no clue. But I still think that's you gotta start somewhere, and I think that's a great idea to start with.
yeah,
Definitely. But
Yeah.
hey, we can only dream, right?
Right, right. I'm not even some kind of environmental activist or anything, but that is just something that I could see. Maybe I should just start a whole business idea myself with it and start to like find out where can I get a recycling machine.
yeah,
We'll
I
send
can
you.
do myself actually starting my own Harlequin recycling. The only thing I do
yeah.
is plastic bottles,
There's a
right?
ring to it, though. It has a ring to it.
It does have a ring to it, right?
Why
That
not? Then you can like travel around and people can come and recycle.
might
Get a little melody like the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, honey, it's time to recycle.
Yay! Kids, get the bags.
that is so damn funny. Yeah. So yeah, if somebody wants to take this business idea, just run for it because I
Mm.
don't be surprised. I may just look up how much it costs to get a recycling machine and to import it. I don't even know if we have anything like that or if I have to contact a Swedish company. I don't know. I I haven't done research. That might be my next business adventure.
Who knows? Who knows?
Right. Who knows? I, but
I'm
yeah.
in recycling.
Yeah, but I do
And
sound
then people
like
come up with the thing. It's like, how did you come up with this idea? I was
Well, I'm from Sweden. Yes,
Do I
and
need to
we
say
like to
more?
recycle in Sweden. I did a little bit, so I think I just started my own business.
right. If I did have the uh, money to invest, I'm not sure I wouldn't do it just for the fun of it.
Oh,
Just here, like in
yeah.
Van County, or because like here we have ice machines, right? You buy a lot, and then you put your ice machine on there, and that's a business, right?
Mm.
And why not be able to do the same thing but with recycling bottles?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
why not?
like I see a huge business opportunity in this.
Mm.
Damn, I'm not a millionaire because I could really do something out of it.
Yeah.
Any investors that wants to join me in this adventure, let me know. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying. Right. My email,
Recycling revolution.
you can find me on ceciliavickman.com. Just say we can start a recycling adventure here. Mhm. That's how it's all is. So yeah.
yeah,
So what are you
right.
gonna do in May then? What are you gonna do this month?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah!
Nothing
We
planned.
we may go up to the
The house.
house.
Yeah, did you hear about the?
No.
All right, then you're in for a treat.
Okay.
Like a week ago or something like that, right?
Yeah.
We're laying in the bed, we're sleeping, yada yada. Her brother is going up there with some friends. They're gonna sleep there and continue up to Åre to ski.
Uh-huh.
And then they call us like, what was it? In
Uh,
the middle of the night, whatever the time.
12:30.
Great.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of water running here, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
So I mean,
Oh.
it just exploded. So you
The
couldn't
pipe
turn it
exploded.
off. The faucet just exploded. You couldn't turn it off because the hinge who turned off that water pipe was out on the street.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you can just see everything just exploding.
Oh
And that
my.
was like, for what our knowledge, at least it could have been like
since
that
November.
since November.
But
Just
when you
pouring
see that
out.
on the water bill,
No, because we will see it next month.
how much
So
damage?
I'm guessing at least for a couple of days it has been like that. And now we have a guy up there doing an investigation. Basically, how much do they need to,
Fix.
destroy, take up everything and just
Right.
dry it. So that's a fun story.
I wouldn't call it fun. I would call it wet, but maybe not
Yeah,
That's-
but I mean,
fun to deal with.
försäkringsbolaget it will cover everything, because this is not a normal accident or something like that. So I mean, maybe it's a blessing in disguise because we're having a plan to renovate that bathroom downstairs.
But thank God they came up and found it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yes. because
Did
our neighbor who is
like
supposed to check out the house like maybe once a month, he's not doing that.
I think
obviously not.
Think he's dead.
yeah, I think he's maybe.
But I saw his car when we was there.
It could be his daughter.
Yeah,
Or
fair enough. Fair enough.
he is really old, or was. I don't know. That's just my guess because he's not answering the phone either. So
Maybe they need to start looking through obits and see if he's really dead.
Yeah, we gave the new keys to the new neighbor who's lived there, who is basically our age. So they are a little bit more trustworthy.
Well, that's good. That
Mm.
Jesus, wow,
So, but except for
so
that,
yeah, that was
wow. That's kind of shit show to deal with. I would say.
that was a bummer for sure. But I need to
How long time it's been going
think
on?
like it's a blessing in disguise, because
Right.
or else I'm gonna just cry in the corner.
But just that kind of stuff to deal with is just not fun.
No, no, just horrible.
And it's kind of fun because where I have my horses, they are not going to move. By the way, so my horses are going to stay at that farm at least for a good while now. But they have been out of town for a month now, so I've been taking care of their pigs and their farm and these two pigs. Oh my god. They have an outdoor faucet, thankfully outdoor faucet.
Right.
And what I don't know which one of them. They have two pigs. One of them loves to itch on the pig on this faucet. So when I came a couple of days ago, it was just dripping a little bit. I'm like, okay, whatever. Put a bucket over it so they wouldn't reach it.
Mhm.
Same thing, same thing. I was like, really? Stop it. Then nothing, nothing, nothing for a couple of days. And today, I was there at 5 o'clock yesterday morning and it was fine. Today, they had moved the bucket that I had put on. So it was pouring down water
Oh,
outside.
oh,
Like, God damn it. And it was a lot of water outside because it's probably been running for a good hours. But we have so much rain overnight, so you can't really disguise like what is rainwater and what is that.
yeah.
Mm.
But I'm like, damn pigs, I need to come up with a solution how they cannot reach that faucet because she's rubbing towards it and turning it on. Dear insurance company, like it goes straight out in the grass and in the yard, so it's no damage. But heck, the water bill.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that's just a horrible thing.
Yeah. I was like texting the owners like, hey, FYI, the pigs are liking this water faucet. I'm trying to come up with a solution. Adding extra water to the already well saturated ground.
Yeah,
Oh well.
great.
Yeah, exactly. Greatness.
Yeah,
Great. I don't
pig.
want more rain. We've had rain for a damn week now. It's muggy.
We
Yeah.
haven't had a lot of rain. It's like
No, just
today.
a lot of snow, frozen rain.
Yeah, we had snow like last week.
Snow.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to Sweden. Yeah, snow is not on the list here. We're coming into tornado season.
Ah,
Hmm.
interesting.
That's what we're heading into.
Practicing the way to the bathtub
Right.
with the dogs.
Figuring out how to get the damn dog in there. Twix is not going to be a problem, but Bam, he won't go in there. So, yeah, happens.
Get an extra bathtub, just
Well,
for
if
him.
he's just in the hallway in between here and not in the actual bathroom, I think he'll be fine as well. So I'm not, because he'll still have enough walls around him, and I'm not going to close the door. And
Yeah.
and I can just say that if two dogs of that size plus myself is going to breathe in that bathroom, because I don't breathe as much as they.
You take like a water bowl outside.
Well,
Like
It's gonna be a
like
sweat.
your own breathing tube.
you know that's a thing, right? In wars, if you get trapped in your house, you just put a little slang down your toilet and breathe. Yeah, and you breathe the avlops.
Down the toilet, there is water. How the hell?
No. There's not water, just water in the cup in the toilet.
Not
Outside.
right up here.
Well, then you shit out of luck. Good luck. Then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's tasty if you drink it. I don't know.
You. No, thank you. I do not want. No, nope. Like it's gotta be a major emergency for me to drink anything from the toilet. Major emergency.
Eh, if you haven't tried, how can you say no?
I'm definitely saying no until it is that major emergency. No,
Yeah.
thank you. No, thank you.
You're
But
stupid.
yeah, that's all I can say. I'm just gonna sit and
But you can Google a picture of it, like just a hose in a toilet to breathe air, because they have like instructions on how to do it.
And then she switched.
toilet breathing tube. A device method of this invention provide the insertion of a breathing tube through the water trap of a toilet to expose and open thereof to fresh air to when vent pipe connected to a sewer line of the toilet and to enable the user to breathe fresh air through the tube. Oh my god. I'm not sure I want to go in even further.
Yeah, I on the toilet doing that, but hey, there's an option.
I'll leave the door open to the bathroom instead. I think that sounds like a much better idea. Oh, good lord, yeah. What did we do before Google?
We were out in the woods
Yahoo.
throwing rocks and poking each other with
And
sticks.
Yahoo.
Right?
Maybe you used Yahoo.
And in the store.
Luna
and
Storm.
email.
So many people, can you imagine today? So many people does not know that lunar storm, the Swedish lunar storm, was the pre-thing to Facebook.
No.
So it's not the same. Like it's not the same owner. It wasn't the same invention. I don't really know how lunar storm came about, but if you think about it today, that was
like just the same.
cool. I wonder if he was looking at lunar storm to make Facebook
Probably.
because it was the same
Yeah,
thing. It all looked the same as well, except the color.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I miss lunar storm.
Yeah, I miss Lunarstorm as well. They just closed their website down
Oh no!
in like October, I think. You could use Lunarstorm until October last year.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I don't.
Yeah.
Even, I don't even remember my handle.
I remember Partypanten 86.
Partypanten 86. That sounds kind of dirty.
I do not remember at all what I could have had. I can't. Nope. I don't know.
And my spray mail was tiger86 at spray.se.
I do remember my very first email because it's cecilia.vickman at danderyd.mail.telia.com.
I still have my original email I made when I was 12 or something.
Damn.
Yeah, it is ville_kyckling at hotmail.com.
What the heck? How did chicken come into it?
I will tell you the story. I was sitting there with my best friend at the time, and like, okay, I'm gonna create an email. My name is William. Yeah, I'll do Ville and underscores about what do I like. I like chicken. and that's how it came by.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. I was always like kind of the boring traditional Cecilia dot Bickman because my last name is spelled so awkward.
Well,
Um, I don't even remember.
I
I,
used that name up to like when I was 18 or something like that. But then I had to, search for jobs, and I couldn't use that email, so I had to change
didn't
the
know the
basic.
spirit chicken.
I was like, oh damn it! Now I have two mails.
Oh, well, and then today, how many emails do we have today? One for work, one for home, one for this, one for that. Like
Mhm.
I see here, just Windows open right now. One, two, three, four, five, six email accounts that I only have open right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even all of them.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
I
not
only have one.
You
well.
stinks
Good for you.
I only have one.
for
No.
now.
Yeah, I have another one, but that's not activated. It's my Svenska kyrkan mail.
Yeah. Well, I
Uh,
have two for my company, and then one for my private stuff, one for my real estate stuff, then another one for the real estate stuff. I have one for the EMS work stuff. What am I missing?
the
Um,
singing stuff, maybe.
yeah, I have an old suite in Texas. And then I have several emails that are forwarded to either of these emails that are aliases or just simply forwarded. I don't know. I probably have about 10, 15 emails. Can you be an
Well,
emailaholic?
it's needed, I guess. Needed.
In this day and age, yes.
Yeah, but
You
it makes
won't go to
Yes, I know. Back in my days, we all have one.
Mhm. It
A
does make me
simpler time. Make you look out the window and point your finger at your neighbor and say, "Hey, fuck you."
Oh my. Well, well, well. I am going to close this little box up because I am going to go and show houses. And I
Great.
need to go and take a shower before I leave.
I wish you all the luck
I need it.
and all the best and all the pain. No, I'm not the pain.
No, it's a good
House show.
client,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be good. It's just a lot of driving. Just I think it's 4 houses we're gonna look at, and it will be like 2.5 hours of only driving and just the driving. So, yeah,
That
the house
sounds
itself take maybe 15, 20 minutes to look at, but then in total 2.5 hours of driving from this round circle we're gonna make. It's a lot of driving. I won't be home until a couple of hours.
uh,
So
You have an afternoon of driving.
it's me and my car.
me and my car and I.
Right. It's me and my car and I. Um, and my water bottle. Need to bring water. I was gonna go shopping today. That didn't happen. That's not gonna happen. I'm telling you. Mm-mm.
Well, maybe you can drive there.
Right. So, well, we're gonna see what happens in 2 weeks. Is there anything fun going on these 2 weeks? I have to look at my calendar.
No, I don't think so. Maybe
Oh, we
if
have Mother's Day next Sunday here. You don't, but we do.
No.
Yeah, we have Mother's Day in a week next Sunday. So happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Yeah,
Happy Mother's Day.
Right, right. Anything else to bring up before we leave this party darty?
Boop, boop.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, y'all take care up there and don't do anything.
You too. Stay safe
Okay.
now.
Bye.
Drive safe. Bye bye.